What is going on, and welcome back. And for the next few days we're going to be camping along the Murray River. We're going to be shrimping, fishing, cooking up good food and just having a great time. So kick back and come along for the ride.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Alright, this looks like a good spot to start setting up camp. I think I'm going to set the swag up in between these two trees because we're meant to be getting a lot of rain, so we'll be able to put a tarp up over it. I won't do the tarp just yet, but might end up doing that later. Here's the other tent.
Hi.
Now I reckon I might start putting some shrimp nets in, try to catch some shrimp, and we'll put some rods in. Alright, I'm just going to be using some cheese for the bait for the shrimp. Hopefully we get onto some shrimp, because my opinion is shrimp is the best bait for cod. So if you're in an area where you can catch shrimp, definitely try to get them for bait fishing for cod. I'm going to put my first net in here, but I have to be careful of the current because I might get it snagged in there somewhere. It's pretty shallow on this side, but less chance of getting it snagged in the logs here. Yep, that'll do. We'll check them in a few hours to see if we got any. So I'm putting 3 rods in. This one right here, I'm going to use cheese to start, and then once we start catching shrimp, we'll put some shrimp on it. And then the other 2 rods, which are just down there, I'm going to use scrub worms. Cheese rod. One scrub worm. Just going to chuck it out there. Scrub worm number 2. Here we go, got our rod set up. I'm going to put some bells on them. Alright, there's all our bells. So now we know something's on when we're not down here. So we can be straight onto it. Alright, so we obviously can't put the boat in here, so we're going to have to drive up and around, put the boat in. We'll end up bringing it up here and just sitting it right there. think I'm gonna start cooking some lunch. Got some tempura prawns, some salt and pepper squid. Good Friday lunch.
Not all the time. Eli. Oh! Okay.
Oh, really?
Couple big ones. Few in there. Might check these rods and see if they need more bait. Chuck some shrimp on. She snagged. Alright, so got all 3 rods rigged up with 2 bits of shrimp on it. So they're all ready. Guess the only thing that's left that we need to do is dig a fire hole and get some firewood. Ten minutes of wood collecting, not too bad. If we need more, we'll just go grab some more. Look at that body grub hole. Be big enough of a fire hole. We can light that whenever now. Everything's pretty much set up. Got the old street light if we need it. The setup's looking good. It'll be a fun few next days to have. So the sun's probably got about an hour before it goes down. I might chuck some spinners around. Got this black and red Bassman spinnerbait. I recently had luck on this one, just down the river a little bit too. We're looking for reserves and I jumped out for a few casts and I got him on the second one, so might do that before the sun goes down. There's the party jet ski. Ended up getting no luck on that spinnerbait. I reckon we give these shrimp nets a second check. There's not many. Not many at all. Well, not many. I think there's one. Chuck it over this way. There's definitely a few more in here. Yeah, a few more. A few bigger ones too. Hey, you got me. Got the fire going. Might start thinking about cooking some dinner. We're gonna batter some flathead chips.
Snagged.
Yeah.
This is easy doing the day.
Oh, only a small one.
Yeah. No, he's alright, he's a good club.
Yeah, he's a nice
What do
kid.
you have on that? Shrimp?
Yeah, they all got shrimp on them.
Yeah.
Look at that. There you go. First nice little cod. Beautiful. Just on some shrimp. Alright, we'll lease this fella. He'd be near legal. He would be actually. Yeah, very close if he's not. Oh, wrong way, buddy. No, he's not. There he goes. There we go. First fish of the trip. Plenty more to come, hopefully. As we were cooking too, it's always the way when you're eating or cooking. Beautiful colours on him. There we go, flattered fish and chips, and however you say that, salad. Yeah, that's good. I don't know what it is, but no matter what you cook and you're out camping, it always tastes the best. I don't think we'll be doing too much more tonight. Might chuck a pork roast in the camp oven, chuck it on the fire, let it cook for the night. Just kick back, have a few beers. Elo's just spotted a possum. Is that a little possum? Nah, I reckon he's a ringtail like you're saying.
I reckon you might be.
See how his tail's a bit different? Staring at Elo. He's not too happy about him. That's cool as. Yeah, he's just chilling in the tree there. So we're sitting right here. And he's right there next to us. We'll leave him be. And the moon's starting to come up. So it won't be pitch black for too long. Alright, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna head to bed. I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. So apparently a few hours ago when Dad and Elo got up, Elo spotted a fox down in the paddock. He went to go chase after him. Probably about 100 metres away. Egg and bacon sandwich. That hit the spot. Alright, I'm going to check these shrimp nets, see if this one done any better than yesterday. Not much better at all. Do a couple in there. Not too much in this one either. At least we're still getting a few, so we got bait. Three shrimp combo. Alright, so what I've got here is a trail camera. I set one up last year, we ended up getting a few possums, but I'm going to see if we can try get a few different species on it this year. And last year I checked it halfway in between camping and then right at the end. But I think I'm just going to set this up and then right at the end I'll check it out, see if we got anything. Got it set up. Just face it over here towards all this. So yeah, we'll leave that till right at the end or on the last day, and yeah, we'll just see what we get. So right there where them dead trees are is where Dad's seen the fox, and the camp's just up here, not far at all. Walking back and I heard fish. Ooh.
I got him out of the snag.
Oh, beautiful fella. That seems to be the spot. Oh, he's a nice one, eh?
Yeah, he'd nearly be legal size.
I reckon. Beautiful.
See that on his fin?
Yeah. I reckon he'll be about a legal size, this one. Bit bigger than the one last night.
Put up a good fight too.
Yeah. We'll send him back. Thanks for coming, mate. There he goes.
Beautiful.
Alright, so we're just going to go for a bit of a quick trawl up the bank. So my sister's going to use this prime time purple lure. And I reckon I'm going to put Old Faithful on for a bit. So there's a fair few camps around, but not as many as I thought there was going to be, to be honest. So we've been trawling for a bit, we had no luck. Once we get back, I'm going to put away the camera for a little bit because we got more of the family coming down for lunch. So yeah, I'll see you a bit later. Alright, we're back. Been a good lunch and an afternoon with the family. We all had a fun time. I'll tell you what's been going on. Ended up catching a car just over here on this road. I was walking up here and about here I stopped and there was a tiny brown snake crawling across here. He ended up going in the bank somewhere, so we stayed well away from that. Literally just right here in front of me, he crawled right across. So check out the roast is going. Looks nice. Slow cook.
You cook it. Eat it. I mean, cook it.
Oh,
Perfect, isn't it?
that's good. Can't wait for dinner later. I think Dad's gonna have to cut up some of this wood that we got yesterday, so it's a bit smaller. We also had heaps of cattle just come right up to us right here. Dad was cutting the wood. Ended up getting onto a cod here. There we go. Another nice little cod. It'd be about 30, 35. We'll send him back. Beautiful colours on him. All his fins. There he goes. How good's that? Dad's got all of the firewood chopped. Should be good on wood for a fair bit. Heaps of big spiders around. There was heaps crawling out of the wood when Dad was chopping it.
Watch out, Eli.
Gonna go for a little bit of a trawl again. About 4:30 in the afternoon. Gonna switch from the Old Faithful to this green Trawling Titan. Alright, we'll chuck our lures in. Start right here.
Yeah, start.
Yeah. And we're nearly back at camp right here, but we might go a little bit further. But yeah, nothing trawling yet. Might check these shrimp nets. And we haven't been getting too many, but we've got enough for what we need for bait. Oh, there's one sitting on top. What? Yeah, and that's all that was in there, the one sitting on top. It's been getting a little bit more. I hear a few in there. Yeah, got a few. Definitely enough for bait. Oh, that looks nice as.
Definitely pulled pork. Really pulled pork.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Have a look at that. Absolutely demolished. Might have to grab some more. That was good. Good morning and a happy Easter. Got the traditional chucky eggs for breakfast. Got a fair bit more in there for this morning. It's probably our biggest catch so far in one check. Alright, I think we're going to take Elo for a bit of a morning walk and we'll just have a bit of an explore, see what's around. Those birds sound cool. I don't think I've ever heard them ones. That looks like the end of the track. So there's like a few lagoons. They're all dried up at the moment. When there's got water in them, you might be able to get yabbies in them. And I found a few good spots where I should have put the trail camera. I'm sure we'll capture something on it. Start walking back. Heaps of firewood if we ever need any. 2 big piles of it. Some more cattle right here. Don't know if you can see that too much, but it's raining at the moment. Definitely not as much as we thought we were going to get. Yeah, not yet at least. Shouldn't jinx it. Alright, I think it's about time we get a bit cleaned up. Gonna go for a swim, have a bit of a bath. Alright, all cleaned up. Oh, it was cold, but it was nice and refreshing. Definitely awake now. I think we're gonna start on cooking some lunch. I don't like the speedboats when we're fishing. That was pretty cool. The guy jumped all the way across the two waves from the boat. He jumped the whole thing on the wakeboard. Alright, I think we're gonna go for a little afternoon trawl. Just gonna stick around the campsite again, but tomorrow we're gonna go up a bit further and go and have a bit of a longer trawl. So it's actually looking a little bit stormy at the moment. They predicted 40 mils and we only got a tiny bit before, but it did switch up a little bit then. But it should be good fishing weather. It started raining a bit. Hopefully it doesn't get much heavier than this. Jeez, the rain's rolled in now. Alright, I'm gonna have a quick switch to this purple one. Got some garlic bread.
No, you don't want it? Sit. Sit.
Having the rest of that pork roast tonight. That was good. I don't think we'll be doing too much else for tonight. Kick back around the fire, have a few drinks. Might put the lamb roast on for tomorrow.
What did you put in?
Happy steak?
I'm extra keen for that roast for tomorrow night. Lamb's my favourite meat. So it seems like the rain's gone for now. There's been heaps of thunder and lightning in the background. Got a few bigger ones in it this time. Alright, so we're gonna go for a bit of a trawl. We'll see what happens. Been really slow fishing for trawling. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right about there's a huge black snake sunning himself. Wouldn't want to come across that. We haven't seen any goats on Goat Island this year yet. I wonder where they all are. Normally there's heaps of goats along the bank here. Alright, we're nearly back at the camp. Trawling for a good 3 or 4 hours, but still had no luck. So I reckon once we get back, we'll start cooking some lunch.
Got a small bit with it.
Chicken schnitzel and salad sandwich for lunch. I think Eli wants some chicken.
Gotta cool down, Eli.
So we've just been collecting a few more bits of firewood. Yep. So we're on to a fish here. Nice little trout cod, I think.
Yep.
Trout cod.
Hey.
Let's go. Little fella. Got a nice little trout cod. Beautiful colours on him. Yeah, first trout cod of the trip. Beautiful. Send matey back. How good's that? And he's gone. We've caught most of our fish just right out here this trip. That looks amazing, eh? Keen to get into that. Falling right off the bone.
There's the bone.
That's too good.
Juicy.
The meat just melts in your mouth. Lamb's definitely the best. How's that, buddy?
Must be on the angle.
Alright, it's getting pretty late, so I'll see you in the morning. Hello. Good morning. It's always beautiful waking up right next to the river. Now that I had breakfast, I might go for a quick flick of this spinnerbait just around the camp here. When I was casting around those lures, there was one cod. It was decent size. He kept taking stuff off the surface on the other side. Might have to go in the boat later and do a bit of a bait fish or something. Alright, we're gonna go for a fish in the boat.
Yeah, here. Stay.
I think we're just gonna find a nice shady area, do a bit of bait fishing. I'll flick around a wake bait too, I reckon.
Thank you.
My sister hooked up to a fish here. Keep going. I'll net him for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good fish. Keep it in the water though. There we go.
He's nearly my size.
He would be, I reckon. What a nice cod.
He's a very nice cod.
Nah, how beautiful. Yeah, he's about 52. Beautiful, isn't he?
I just had it.
We'll send Buddy back. Get the rods back in.
Yeah.
He absolutely took it, didn't he?
Yeah, he took it. I didn't even have to do anything for it.
Ugh.
No. You didn't even know you had a fish today.
No, I was surprised. I'm like,
Whoa.
shit.
So I said
He
you're
splashed
right.
me.
I don't think Jaden believed it neither.
Nah, that's a good start. Alright, we'll move to a new spot. Just tied up to this nice snaggy.
Elo.
It's actually beautiful just sitting in the shade, bait fishing. Nice and relaxing. And his sister's on to another fish here. It is snagged now, I think. No, it's a fish.
Yeah.
He just snagged.
You go above a bit.
You might have to. Oh no, I got him off, I think. Yeah, he's off.
Ah,
There we go.
we got another fish.
You want to net him?
Let him.
He's only just hooked too.
Behind. That's it. That's
There we go. Beautiful.
right.
Second cod of the day. There we go.
Good size fish too.
Yeah,
Sea
it's
fish.
your second fish.
Yeah.
Same as last time. Bet that 52. Let's send buddy back. Nice colours on him. I've barely got him. I actually don't have him here. He doesn't want to leave you.
Oh,
There he goes.
there you go.
Beautiful, he's gone.
You don't want to leave.
No, I'll get you baited up again. Been worth it though. Bait fishing on a roll.
Yeah, I told you I was going to get another fish.
Yeah, that for the week.
She did say that too.
Hey, what you got?
I think we're gonna head to one more spot and then we might go back and cook some lunch up. Yeah. Can you do the trifecta?
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm. Can do the trifecta. I want it.
Oh, what again?
It must be big. Hang on.
Snag. It's a fish.
Snagged. No, it's still on yet. Yeah, he's off. I got him off. You go. Quick, wind him.
You do the net.
Yeah, I'll do the net. You wind him.
Down there, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a nicer one.
there you go, son.
Yeah. Let's go. The trifecta. Saying she was gonna catch another one and she wasn't lying. There you go. There's your third fish this morning.
There you go. Pat.
Beautiful.
Back to you.
Oh, he peed. He pooed. He pooed on everything. Alright buddy, we'll get you back.
You got scared. Oh,
And he's gone straight away. Oh,
Most active one, I think.
yeah, he was. He pooed all over the boat.
On the boat. In the video.
Still haven't got him on lures though.
Oh, I think it's-
Yep, we're good.
Oh, you're so cute.
But Dad decided to go for a swim, get cleaned off again. I think I might put the rest of this cheese in the shrimp nets, trying to freshen it up a little bit.
We go play in the water. You send a bit sensitive at home, Dad. It's not deep.
Yeah. All the cattle's moved in again. They probably come down to get a drink of water because they all need at least 80 litres of water a day, which is a fair bit of water. Well, Elo is part cattle dog, so he's pretty interested in them. Alright, we're heading back out in the boat, do a bit of trawling. We haven't caught a fish on any lures yet. They've all been taking the bait, but we'll see if we can change that. Start from here. So on the old bridge that was where this new one is, there was a truck that fell right through it into the creek here. You can see where the old pylons are. That's a fish. That took it pretty hard. That's a nice fish. It looked like it. It looked nice.
Keep it right up.
He's staying low. Oh yeah. There's a trout cod. That's why he hit so hard.
Yeah. Good trout cod.
Oh,
There we go. That's a nice trout cod.
It is.
That's why he looked like he hit so hard. That is absolutely beautiful. It's her fourth for the day.
yeah.
Now that's a nice fish.
Who's Pat? Oh, that one's more slimy than the other ones were.
Is he? Normally they're a bit more aggressive trout cod. Beautiful colours on him. I'll get a quick measure for my sister. So I reckon this might be her biggest trout cod. He's 54. How good's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
First fish on a lure too so far. We'll send Buddy back. I'm not holding him, he's just biting on my finger.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, mate. See you later, mate. There he goes. How good's that? On that pink predator. Alright, let's get this fire going. You didn't think?
Light it up. No, it's not. Put it back there.
Fair bit there, you know. Bet you went.
We've just been kicking back, listening to the calm fire and just watching the sparkle of all the stars.
I'll give you a plate and I'll put it on there for you.
Good morning from our second last day. Good sausage, buddy. Let's have a check of these shrimp now. The water's dropped a good probably meter and a half. See where I put the rods in right at the start, the water was all the way up there. That normally happens when we're used to camping. A few more in this one. Still not heaps, but it's enough for bait. Especially we need it too. Used it up yesterday. Alright, so we're gonna go for a bit of a trawl this morning. So we trawled up this creek here, and on the way out, I reckon I might flick around this wake bait. Elo's staring at this horse over here. Must have came down for a drink. Alright, and that concludes. So I'm on here.
Get the net.
We might. My first one on a lure. He's only just hooked from the front ones. There we go. He's got nice colours on him too.
Yeah,
Let's go. On that old faithful.
yeah, it gives me lure.
Nah. Beautiful cod. Look at the colours on him.
You gotta do the pat.
Yep. He's about that 53, 54.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
It's close.
Nice fish.
Probably bigger than Kenner's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks for coming, mate. Beautiful. He had a bit of fight in him, this one.
yeah. He's good, healthy.
Yeah, very healthy.
Okay.
There he goes.
Okay.
How good's that? Alright, I guess we'll get him back in. That fish even took the lure with the weed on it, so
Yeah, there you
it
go.
might not matter too much.
What's that rope's nearly hanging?
Died, is it? They let. Oh.
Alright, let's get some lunch cooking. Oh, it's a carp.
Ah, what did he take?
Shrimp. Here we go. It's only our second carp.
Not coming in. He's only in for a couple of minutes, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. A couple of seconds.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. The second carp of the trip. I'll get rid of him. They've all got that goldfishy colour down here. See how it's got the goldy?
Yeah, I see that.
Normally, all the carp that I've seen don't have that. Added some butter and salt to them. And have a look at that. Cooked perfect for potatoes. Alright, it's getting pretty late, so I think it's time for bed. And I think I might check that trail camera first thing in the morning. You want to get to bed? Good boy. Alright, let's see what we got on this trail camera. Cattle, this one's at night. I don't know, I think that was a fox. I think we got a fox on here. Only very briefly. I'll have to check it out when I get home. Have a better look at it. So there's the cattle. Don't worry about the date and time because it's completely wrong. And there is the fox. I'll replay it a couple times as he runs in. He must have been the one hanging around camp because we've seen him a fair few times. How cool's that to video him? And then about right there he stops. And he actually starts having a scratch. And then runs off again. We're gonna go for our last fish here. Gonna do some bait fishing and I'll flick around that wake bait today. As you can see, it's pretty cloudy, so we'll see what happens. We haven't got any fish this morning and we've used all the bait, so I reckon we'll head back, grab something to eat.
Jump.
Going for his last swim and drink. Alright, so unfortunately this is the end of our camping trip along the river here, but all good things must come to an end, and what a good camping spot it's been. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, why not check out some of the other ones, and I'll see yous in the next one.